Okay, I just want to take a quick peek up here because I thought it would lead into the mine and it did not. So what does it lead to? Can I even get back up there? Okay.
They're coming.
A shade. Don't let them hit you.
Nice job, everyone.
Ooh, level 15? And a unique trinket. Summons a trio of crystal eater spiderlings to fight with you. That's cool. So this just goes up and around the mine. I hear something, but I don't see anything. We'll find it later. Maybe. I just don't know how to climb up these things. It's not like they give me an easy path. I don't even see anything up there. Okay, whatever. Hello.
Ah, Envoy. Good to see you again. We wanted to,
I want answers, Envoy.
Okay.
we saw the guard, Darla, headed after you and, heard some, shouting. What exactly happened?
Darley tried to blow up the mine. They were a traitor. I killed them.
I don't know what to say.
Don't say anything. I did what I was supposed to do.
Say on. No ideas at all?
Please, Carter. Know that neither I nor Wimgar had any idea. None whatsoever. Once we're done here, I shall order a full review of our ranks. If we have any other rats, I shall deal with them myself.
You know, I'm inclined for once to believe you.
You've done well, Envoy. Because of you, Adia's word matches her deed. Thank you.
I hope you two can keep the peace.
We'll do our part.
I'll manage it from here, Envoy. Don't worry. The mines are open and free again, so all should be well.
Here to help.
Well done.
Let's finish this. Who's next? Anyone?
Hello?
Spiridine, does anything rhyme with orange?
What's that? Attack damage with maces and spears. We're not using that. So,
Who goes there?
me.
Oh, a traveler. I feared you might be something dangerous.
We're out in the wilds. You should be more vigilant.
I cannot mind the outside when a storm rages within. For days now, I have languished. I cannot initiate my next verse. My well cannot run dry now. This must be a masterpiece.
Came here to write poetry with the spiders and Zarups?
My friend, I am a chanter. I am no damsel in distress. The spiders are a new development, though. From the mines, perhaps.
I took care of that.
Yeah, no matter. I'll not let unproductive thoughts stand in my way. I must feed the souls of Thirdborn. Minoas in particular.
Who's Minoa? You're writing poetry for someone? Now I have to hear it.
You are deliverance personified. Here, better to show you. Read these 2 lines. Which one should I begin my praises with?
I don't like any of them, but I guess I'll pick you. Make me broad in the beam.
Brilliant. I preferred that one myself, but I didn't want to influence you. Now, which one of these should come next?
Clear the decks that I may spirit you away.
Ingenious. And after that?
I will follow you as the crow flies.
Thank the gods. Finally, I think it's taking shape. I should leave at once. I will contemplate the rest on the way. Thirdborn will be thrilled with our efforts.
Anyone can write a poem, but not everyone is a poet.
True story. Okay. Made a little bit of chunk of progress on our map here. I think we'll go to camp. This one. Because a couple people want to talk. And then we'll head south more towards Thirdborn.
This place was bad enough before the Dream Scourge. Now it's downright hazardous.
Are you saying it's too dangerous, even for you?
No, but, I'm not the only one out here, am I? I have a whole party of Nimdutin to keep from getting themselves killed. This used to be a fertile land, with lakes, forests, all of that. Then everything suddenly changed several hundred years ago.
When the
Now
Fire
it's
Nation attacked?
blasted deserts and dried up seas. Anything that lives here is simply stubborn enough not to die.
That's the most apt description of Thirdborn I've ever heard.
I think I'll be able to handle it.
Maybe you will, but what about poor Kai? Huh? What about him? Just keep your head and you'll be fine. Let me look out for the others. What do you need?
Let's talk about Shatterscarp.
Right. What do you need?
Do you have any tips for surviving?
Let's see. Shatterscarp doesn't want to kill you, really, but it isn't interested in helping you survive either. The key here is water and shade. Cover your skin, or it'll be dried out in no time and you'll be as red as a Balrog's throat. You might be worried about saving water, but what you want to do is try not to sweat. Stay in shade as much as you can. And don't drink the water from the plants out here. They're all full of parasites and poisons. Getting sick out here is the worst.
I'm interested to learn more.
There's basically no reason to come here unless you have business in Thirdborn. Doesn't stop people from coming here, though. Most people I bring here are just looking to say they survived it, as if the lands weren't deadly enough everywhere else. We go to Thirdborn first to get supplies and rest up for the trip. Most people decide to turn back after a night in town. They complain that it's hot, but that's the easiest part. They never realize the rest of the weird Sokka that's out there.
Any more tips for surviving?
It gets cold out here at night. I always make a fire in camp, and no matter how hot it is during the day, I always keep a blanket. I like to camp on a hill or plateau if I can, because even the slightest bit of rain can cause a flash flood. You'd be surprised how many people drown in Shatterscarp. Nothing's prepared for rain out here, especially the land itself. Though if you don't drown, your water problems are pretty much solved, so there you go.
I'm interested to
If
learn
you're
more.
asking about the ruins and shrines and all that, you're asking the wrong person. Best we avoid those out here. This place is deadly enough without the ghosts and monsters and weird magical walls you find in those places. Trust me. Sometimes I bring someone with more bravery than smarts out here, and they always turn around at the first empty room that tells them to go away. I don't blame them. If you're looking to survive, don't try to get yourself killed. That's the first rule.
Any more survival tips?
Let's see. I collected a good amount of water before we left Emerald Stair. Sometimes that's the only way to have water here. We have enough to travel for a while, but if we get stuck out here, we are in big trouble. I also put jerky in my pack. Drinking water isn't enough. You'll need that salt too. That's something most people forget. Pestler root is good when you're thirsty. Doesn't have any water in it, but makes you feel less thirsty when you chew it. It's not perfect, but it can get you through that extra distance before you could find more water.
He's so knowledgeable.
Right.
That's enough for now.
Pleasant dreams.
I don't leave Emerald Stair often enough. With everything going on, there's been no time to explore. My city had to burn down before I could take a vacation. Sorry. I'm in a mood, if you couldn't tell.
Want to talk about it?
Only if you can stand the ramblings of a depressed bookworm. I used to think I had it all figured out. But the Living Lands proved me wrong in so many ways. This entire island is the prison of a mad god. How is one Animancer supposed to compete with that?
You're not alone. You also have an envoy, a mercenary, and a tracker.
All we're missing is the juggling act. Maybe I'm being melodramatic, or maybe I'm not used to seeing things clearly. But what if Animancy has no future in the Living Lands? What if my entire career was a mistake?
Have a little faith in yourself. You chose this path for a reason.
Did I? After what happened to my parents, I always thought the path chose me. You're a good listener as always, but I've taken enough of your time. I'll be fine, really. I'm not the first Animancer to question her life choices, and I won't be the last.
That's enough for now.
If I must.
Venture deeper, seek the voice's source.
What have you found?
They call themselves the Akita. They worship this strange child.
Boudica will be displeased to hear it.
Boudica is never pleased.
Listen for more of Bareth's voice.
I presume Boudica will entreat me to call these followers.
The simplest solution.
I will not. The wheel turns. I merely guide.
You fear
Let the memory carry you.
How could such a creature even come to be? Our ignorance may have consequences.
I agree. Though I will say this. The Queen may have her motives. Sometimes standing idly by is greater subterfuge than action.
I hope this does not force all our hands.
There. Adds a little culture to the camp, doesn't it?
I hope Thirdborn is a good community for my...
Poison accumulation. 20% extra damage. Increased damage against skull enemies, more con, and more dex.
people. They've been through a lot.
Okay, now that we are here, yes, I can make corrupted Audra. I need 3 of these to upgrade this, and then living iron and cave coral. I don't know anything about that, but I can at least make this superb. And then we're using this shield. But I think I might go back to my original one. So we're going to upgrade it. Corrupted Audra, Blackwood Branch, Cape Coral. I don't know anything about that. This, I needed 1 more leather. Oh, now I can make cave coral. And I guess we'll make all the living iron we can. And I needed 1 more leather. Oh, but now I'm out of this. So, first, upgrade you to Superb 1. Upgrade you. And I need more corrupted Audra for those things. So if I make all of that, and then I need 6, I can only make 4. So I'm gonna go for the shield. Can I get Blackwood branches? No, I can't. So yeah, we will just upgrade it to superb quality. And then for you, I need more talon, which I can't make because I don't have any of that.
Thirdborn's a rough
fine.
town.
So I'm gonna put this back on, and I'm gonna break you down. Okay.
But it's not all bad, assuming they're willing to pull their weight.
Animancers can be an eccentric bunch, but we know the meaning of a good day's work.
Alright, I'm going to sleep, guys. Giada suddenly wants to talk again. I was just at camp, ma'am. Alright. I'm gonna go back down towards the infected homestead first. And just see if... Am I going the right way? There was anything further south from there. Kind of looks like rock candy. Could be some type of salt. Poor guy. Seems like a dangerous idea. But sure, why not? Pretty.
We're going in, aren't we? What am I saying? Of course we are.
Yeah, I don't know what's in here. We're on an adventure, Giada. This is what adventurers do. Oh, a shrine. God shrine.
I admit it's much nicer than I expected. A more than suitable home for a shrine.
But why is it here? Who built it? Ring of Elemental Balance. Fire, Frost, and Shock accumulation. I think we'll stick with what we've got. Oh, the totem base.
Seems to be missing a few parts.
Lucky us. These things look like eyeballs. I don't like it. Hello?
Did you see the 100 visions too? Were you also called by he who sees and isn't seen?
No one called me here.
Yet you were drawn here, despite the heat and the encroaching plague. Something is whispering to you. One wonders if it's my god or yours. Does your god ever toy with you? Mine taunts their chosen with nonsense.
What are you talking about?
This is one of my god's shrines. I think they called me here to tell me something, but I don't know what. Some say you can hear the gods whispering in these totems. I've tried. It hasn't worked. It's a wonder any of us are still sane, really, between our gods and this plague.
Actually, I'd like that totem piece if you're not using it.
And I'd be happy to give it to you, as long as you humor my request.
What do you want? I'm afraid to ask what this will involve.
I won't request anything as dire as what has been asked of you, or will be asked. I forget what I was told.
What are you talking about?
Tell me if you feel like you're in control still. That's all I want. Tell me if you possess autonomy and choice.
What? Why? What does that mean?
You're asking me, a devotee of WoW? We'd be here all day. Normally, I wouldn't mind passing time, trading nonsense, but I've things to do here. So, take this and go. You'll be fine. Just try not to think too much of your place in the world.
Let's take these things back.
Okay,
to camp.
Crazy Pants.
You can fiddle with them there.
You keep your alcoholic drink too. Suppose we'll just keep following the path.
Quiet, Nimdut.
Like a blade in the dark.
Glory in the brush!
Well.
Everybody all right?
Yep. Don't go that way, you'll never get out. Well, we seem to be back on some sort of road. Is that the homestead directly across from me? No, that's something else. Well, let's stick to the right. Because we're still trying to head at least a little bit towards the city. As always, we'll eventually look at everything later. If I even remember if I've looked at it or not. And this time we'll make sure we do all of our side quests before doing the main plot. Hi, little lemurs. Oh, don't be so dramatic. Okay, I did hear something shiny while I was over here, but I didn't see anything underwater. Oh, there it is. Okay, and I know there's some dream thralls over there.
Here we go.
The dream walls are all gone. Is anyone there?
Did you see
Yeah.
this?
Be with you in a moment. Cheese wheel. Okay, I don't think there's anything else on this side. Hello.
Your face. You must be a dream thrall.
Don't be rude.
Oh, that's a new one.
No, no. You're one of them.
My intellect. We're not here to hurt you, promise.
You don't sound like a dream thrall. Don't just stand out there then. They attacked me, destroyed my goods. You need to get to safety.
Ma'am.
We dealt with them already. Should be safe now.
Thank you. Please, I think I need a moment alone. Then I'll take what's left of my things and go. If you see anything you'd like, it's yours.
Okay.
And I thought Emerald Stair was in trouble. How anyone survives here is a mystery.
Don't know. Nothing up here. Okay. Really, we're on the very edge of the city. Oh, is she a merchant? Hello.
I still have a few things I can sell. Is there anything you'd like?
What you got? All right. No, I don't need essence. Corrupted Audra. I'm still not gonna buy it. I'm gonna buy these flowers though. Okay. You know, we just spent a lot of money off of her. Why don't we actually just buy her Corrupted Audra? And then we just have 2 extra pieces. Cool. Accidental merchant. Alright, let's keep looping around. Try to get to the city. There's quite a few dead people.
Looks like Thirdborn has already been attacked. At least they seem willing to fight back.
That's good.
The city is under attack.
Okay, we'll get there. I promise, guys. Just hold on a second.
The city is under attack. Let's not waste a moment. Protect the envoy.
Down.
Excuse me, pardon me.
Remain vigilant.
Ow! Just shot me in the ass.
Ugly bastards, aren't they?
Invaders in the garden!
Is that Kai running around? Yeah, it's funny. I didn't expect to see him because he's not in the party. Is that everybody? No?
Fucking dream thralls.
Okay.
That's all of us.
Let's go back to the start. Where I first came in. And we will strategically loot around, because that was a lot.
Got something.
I've never had Marius do that before. So I don't... Are you telling me there's loot there? Because I don't think there is.
Dream thralls almost got me.
But they didn't.
You're just going to pretend like nothing happened?
Yes, because of the Eora. Thankfully.
Hold
Hello.
it right there, Adiran. What are your intentions in town? Been sick? Strange dreams lately?
Darn, Aruta's a 2K.
Show some respect to the person who just saved your lives.
And you should respect our authority to protect Thirdborn from unknown dangers like you.
Come on, Darren. They slew those dream thralls for us. I doubt she could have done that if she was sick.
Yeah.
I, for one, thank you. We couldn't take him on our own.
You're welcome.
Are you smoking Sveth? The Adirans raised Fior. We'll be next.
Not the Adirans, the Steel Garrote.
Not much of a difference, if you ask me.
Well?
Darren, can you get on with it?
Fine. All right. I can't keep you out if you're not sick anyway. We just have to take precautions. Everyone in Thirdborn has lost someone. Pass on through, but report any symptoms you see to the Tiranui. They're responsible for keeping law and order around here.
That's the problem with the Dream Scourge. When you find symptoms, it's already too late.
We better get to clearing out these corpses. We'll need help. There's too many to haul off between the two of us.
Well. Okay. Into the city. Hello, everybody. You look like you're waiting to talk to me.
Over. Is everyone okay?
That was... I think I saw my uncle out there. He left a few weeks ago on a trade caravan.
Love, look, it's her.
No, it don't mean nothing.
Oh, hello,
Maybe
you two.
someone else.
Envoy, it's so good to see you alive and well.
The same for you. How have things been since you got to Thirdborn?
Peaceful. Like when we first made our way to Paradise so many years ago. We've settled in nicely and are starting to feel at home here.
That's good.
Peaceful's an interesting word to use, love. The dream thralls are exceedingly aggressive out here.
Yes, well, the guards have been handling them just fine. I'll take it for now. How about you, Envoy? How have the Living Lands been treating you?
It's a far cry from the comforts of High Crown, that's for certain.
We wouldn't know.
No, we wouldn't. But we're here now, and we might have something that you would appreciate, considering your discerning tastes.
Whoever lived here last must have left this armor behind. As beautiful as it is, Gladwine and I have no need of it. We'd like for you to have it.
This is very generous, thank you.
No, thank you, Envoy, for everything.
Be safe out there, friend.
Cool. Gambeson of the Grand Empire. Well, it's light armor, so I won't be wearing it. What are these arrows?
They're not going to be good enough. Did you see the attack? It was so brutal. This isn't good enough.
Your work is the best this side of the water. We'll do what we need.
I don't think we stand a chance against those infected bastards.
Cannons kill tree
Northwest out of town, past the dry lake bed, follow the arrows and find us under the X. Okay.
So, that's how the mad archmage Tane found himself in the Living Lands.
But no one's seen him, have they? What's he been up to if he really is here?
Who can say what archmage I do with
It's
this
big fish.
Have any of you truly seen Green? And yet, we all know it wasn't Greenland. Another sail?
Woo. Hello?
Are they? Did you?
Yes.
Are they dead?
We made it as painless as possible.
That is a salve. Thank you. All of you.
The grief you're feeling now, it doesn't go away, but you learn to live with it. Eventually, you befriend it. Trust me.
Let's go, Nameho. We need to be with them now.
They'll be all right. Eventually.
Okay, lots of quests to pick up, but I want to talk to Yatsley first.
Why do you spend so much on glaze, Merrick? Your pots look fine.
They're urns for ashes. Supposed to look dignified on a shelf.
Why does it matter? They're dead. Seems like a waste of coin to me.
Yeah, I'm not taking advice from someone who makes bowls to shit in.
I didn't think that would work.
An entire settlement in flames? And they stole your research?
Hi, Yatsley.
Oh, gods. And Adiran, what is it this time?
Don't worry, darling. The official Adiran envoy is here at my request.
Always a pleasure to see you, my friend. We're in desperate need of another scholar.
Darling, always a pleasure to see you. And you even brought a Pargroon friend. See the red highlights in his mustache? It's a dead giveaway.
Not now, Yatsley. I want answers. Why have you come to Thirdborn? After what your people did in Emerald Stair, I can't imagine you carry an edict of friendship with you.
I didn't do that. I am not Ludwin. Don't confuse me with that murderous zealot.
No, Adir just supports her. In arms, politics, and kith.
I know you're upset, Timoti, but don't take it out on us. I'm furious too, darling. That monster stole my research as she burned my home. But you know, if this Adiran was untrustworthy, I'd kill her myself.
I apologize, Envoy. Eagle's Reach is a slaughterhouse. Dreamthralls siege our gates day and night. People are hungry, and I have not slept in days. So my temper is a powder keg, I'm afraid. I am trying not to explode. This isn't a courtesy visit, is it? I assume you're here delivering a message on behalf of Adir.
I'm not going to give her the letter. I'm going to say only my own. Ludwin and her steel garrote are coming.
Does she intend to raise our home as well?
Yeah.
Maybe worse. Ludwin's goons stole all my research on the godless back in Fjord, and now she's a little too interested in the godless ruins here.
What do you mean?
The Inquisitor might be after the location of the garden too. We have to beat her to it.
Andra's depths. If I could help you, I would. The fact of the matter is, I'm in over my head already. I can't even protect the ruins myself. The Archmage Ringrim has warped the very reality of Shatterscarp. Let's just say there's a magical barrier around the ruins now.
Helpful.
No one's getting in or out without Ringgrim's say-so.
Ringgrim? As in from the Circle of Archmagi? She's here?
The very one. I feared you'd be excited. Her presence isn't a good thing, Yatsley. She flew into the Shark's Teeth a few weeks ago, and now that area is an impenetrable wasteland of ice. I heard there's an Adiran who had his mind utterly broken by her. He's still lost out there as far as I know.
Sounds like Ringrim might block Ludwin from the ruins and buy us some time.
The Queen of Terror. She's a perfect match for a Death Guard. But why Naku Kubel specifically? The ruins have stood for centuries, and there are plenty of other places to look at dream thralls. The Circle of Archmagi don't get involved unless there's something they can gain. They're not really known for their altruism. Look at the Siege of Craghold. And that was just so that Lengrath could try and show up Consulhot.
The truth is, I'm up to my neck in catastrophes. Between the horde of dream thralls pounding on our gates and trying to keep peace with Adir, I've had to station guards on our borders to control who goes in and out, just to keep everyone safe. I never thought I'd say this, but the Archmage is the least of my concerns. So, Ludwin wants the ruins, but even if I wanted to give them over, Ringrim controls them. And good luck getting an audience with an Archmage.
I am so sorry. This is an appalling situation.
Appalling is one way of describing it. I'd personally call it horrifying. In case you ever feel like an adventure, here's how to find Ringrim. Head east of here, go past the Pargrunin ruins, and when you see the ice, you're there. And Yatsley, be careful. If Quilichi lost you, he'd never forgive me.
Oh, don't worry about me, Temerti. If my spells fizzle, I can always give a good lashing with my tongue.
That's what I'm afraid of. Good luck.
I'll keep Yatsley safe.
Good. It might convince her to keep you safe, too. One last thing. Once you had a moment to settle in with Yatsley, come back and speak with me. I need your help with something.
How exciting. We're off to see an Archmage. To gain access to an ancient godless ruin. You do spoil me. I've just the fragrance for such an occasion. I want to make sure I smell my best when she kills us. Meet me by the tavern when you're ready to head out. Make sure all your gear is up to snuff. We are meeting an archmage, after all.
Thank goodness we have Yatsley. Our little friend group needed a bit of chaos.
All right, let's see what
Thank
Temerity
you for
wants.
returning. I wish I could say I didn't actually need your help, but I do. Some young idiot thirdborners decided they'd form their own militia to protect the region because of course they would.
Of course.
And now, predictably, they're missing.
Of course. What do you think happened?
Probably got murdered for their arrogance. I hope not, though. We need every able soldier. Idiots decided they'd train themselves by taking on the Zarops out in the Deadfall Highlands. They haven't come back.
Wasn't I there already?
Figure out what happened, report back, and I'll scrounge up some change for you.